time, you are highly, highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today is going to be a very, very interesting topic. I will be talking about a particular ritual or ceremony that is done in West Africa, i.e., Nigeria, i.e., southern part of Nigeria. This is a ritual that is done for a newly wedded bride, and we call it the washing of the leg ceremony or washing of the feet ceremony. And I'm going to be telling you the importance of this ceremony and why it is very, very necessary. If you are familiar with our West African tribes, as in Urobo, Ishekiri, Isoko, Yoruba, Benin, you will know about this. Or if you are not familiar, this is something that we do. In case you come to visit Nigeria, then you hear them doing or saying washing of the leg, and you should be able to understand what is going on or what they are talking about. This is not that washing of the feet ceremony in the Bible, whereby they say one woman called Mary Magdalene washed Jesus Christ's feet with her hair. That is a very stupid ceremony for person calling himself Jesus Christ to allow a woman to use her hair to wash your feet. It means that the person is very, very arrogant and prideful. In fact, I always say that Jesus Christ was gay and he hated women. So for you to allow another human being to use their leg to wash your feet, it means that you see them as a slave, as something that is or someone that is totally beneath you. And Jesus Christ will allow this to prove that he is God, meaning he's a arrogant bastard and a very, very stupid personality. It's an evil spirit. Okay, I'm not talking about that washing of the feet in the Bible. That one is very wrong. I will not allow anybody to use their hair to wash my feet. Okay, it's a slave, it's a master-slave relationship. That is what you have there. This washing of the feet we do in West Africa is totally, totally different. So don't think it's have any connection to do with that Hebrew bullshit you have in their dirty Bible. Okay, this one is the one that we do in our West African tradition to newly wedded couples. The essence of this washing of the feet ritual or ceremony is a ritual that is done after a marriage between a man and a woman. Of course, not a man and a man or a woman and a woman. Once again, it needs to be clear. Okay, so after the marriage, the elders will come together and they will get a goat, living goat. Okay, can be male or female goat, and we kill this goat, and we use the blood of this goat to make a prayer. Okay, they will use it to pray for the couple, to pray for fertility, to pray for unity, happiness, prosperity, and they will take the blood of this goat to wash the leg of the woman. Okay, that's why they call it washing of the leg. It is done with the blood of a goat. This is the way we do it. Most time it's a white goat. The essence is that it will stop this woman from going out on the path of infidelity. It will make her to be inside, to put her legs inside this marriage. She cannot go out to be sleeping with other men. This is the essence of this ritual. It's a very, very powerful ritual. It will make her to be cool. If the woman you are marrying is a kind of a hot leg woman that have a high capacity for being promiscuous or adventurous, and there are some women that have this kind of characteristic. It's normal, some men have it too, and you want her to stay in the marriage. Okay, you will do this this ceremony. So this is why they do this ceremony. After they do this ceremony, the woman becomes calm. She stays in the house. No man can be able to sleep with her. No man can cross her leg. It is impossible. No man. Once they do this according to the right, no man can be able to sleep with her anymore. So only the husband can be able to do something with her. Okay, and as a result of this, it secures peace in the marriage, and it stops the proliferation of bringing in of bastard children into the marriage. This is one of the major reasons. Okay, it brings unity, it brings love, and it stops cheating. The woman cannot be able to cheat on the man. So this is a ceremony they do after they do the marriage, traditional marriage in the evening. They will do this at the father's compound or the male's compound. They will escort the woman to the husband's house, and a lot of children will be there behind the woman. They'll be touching the woman. The essence is that to bring fertility so that good children will come to the family. Okay, not sick children, not bastard children, not stupid children, not illegitimate children. Okay, this is the importance of this ritual. This is why they do this washing of the leg ritual. Okay, when they say they will kill goat, they normally kill a goat for this. The blood of the goat is what they use to do the ritual. Okay, so it's a very good ritual. It's a very powerful rite, and I encourage everybody in Nigeria, if you are from a tribe that does this, you should not neglect it, especially during the traditional marriage rites. You must include it, because what is happening now is that a lot of women, they don't want to do this anymore. They'll try to escape it. They will say that they are Christians. They don't want to do anything. They don't do anything traditional. They don't do any spell. They don't do anything with blood. They are Christian. God will guide them. And they are hypocrites and they are liars. So these women jump this right, because if the woman breaks this right, there's serious repercussions. Sometimes the ancestors will hunt them, will trouble them until they confess. Sometimes if they go out to sleep outside, they cannot be able to do things anywhere. Things will be going wrong for them, and they will easily get caught. Okay, they cannot just even do it safely, just because of what will happen to them. The spirits will always be putting them in line to make sure that they do not go outside the marriage. So they'll have to stay in the marriage. So a lot of women, sometimes we go to meet other native doctors to want to go and break this spell by doing some kind of evil stuff, so that it will neutralize the power of this spell. And sometimes they will always want to escape it, especially using the lie of that they are Christians. And we know what Christian people do. What Christian do is that the Christian do as Christian does. They lie. The foundation of Christianity is a lie. So everything, nothing good can come out of Christianity. So they always want to avoid it. Okay, so if you are a person that wants to get married, you should include this rites in your traditional marriage ceremony. It's not expensive. They just buy a goat. Nowadays, what you see is that when they include this rites, the women will say they should not kill the goat. They will just take the money to give to the elders, and some elders too has become corrupted. Once again, I tell you, African tradition and spirituality have been corrupted by greed. They will say, okay, you don't need to kill any goat, just give us so and so money and you are free to go. Then the woman will quickly give them a very big sum of money that they cannot refuse, and they will just say one kind of lousy prayer, and they share the money among themselves. This is what normally happens nowadays. They will say this is money for the killing of the goats. They don't kill any goat anymore. They don't do this ritual anymore. The essence is that the women want to escape. They want to escape it so that they can go out to be sleeping around like before. And this is what happens in Nigeria today. We have a very big case of infidelity in marriages. So many married women, they behave like they are single women. They sleep around a lot. In fact, married women in Nigeria is a very big disgrace. We have a very high case of infidelity, and this has led to the proliferation of this testing of child DNA tests. We have so many DNA testing facilities now because a lot of men are training bastard children. And I always advise people have been saying in the newspapers all the time, if you have wife, you have children, you don't understand, try to go to the working place of your women to see if any of your child resembles anybody working there, most especially their boss. Okay, we have after, according to statistics 2 years ago, after Jamaica, Nigeria have the second largest case of infidelity. And I'm sorry to say this in Africa that this is true. A lot of married women, so-called married, they don't know their responsibilities, or they feel that they are equal to man. So a lot of them sleep outside the marriage. A lot of them sleep outside, and they bring in bastard children. It's only in Nigeria you will see situations whereby a man and woman will be planning to marry. The woman will still be sleeping with her ex-boyfriend, and even a day or to the marriage, he will still go and sleep one last time with the ex-boyfriend. I mean, if you love somebody so much, why don't you just marry them? They do this all the time, that you're going to bring bastard children into the marriage. You will be in a marriage with a sub, you'll still be having close relationship with your exes, still be in talking terms, in very good very cool terms with your exes. This is something that I see all the time that doesn't make sense. I don't know how nowadays people think. It's like nobody give them orientation about marriage, and nobody give them orientation. When you say you want to marry somebody, it is something like a partnership, and both of you need to work together. But nowadays, you see kind of marriages whereby people will be inside, they feel that they can do whatever they like, and it's okay. And this is not okay, because if you're in marriage and both parties are sleeping around, it pollutes it's like an open relationship. Okay, it's like an open relationship, and I don't know how this kind of things work. But we are seeing this kind of situations in African culture. And you see these children now, people training children that are not theirs, especially the children belong to their pastors. One thing that Nigerian women do when they claim Christianity, Christianity is the religion, is what they use to cover their infidelity. This is something that I've been studying for years. I've known so many Nigerian women. They claim to always go to church, and they shit in the church. Anytime they want to shit, they tell the husband that they are going to church. They always pretend to be prayerful, to be caring, but they will tell the husband that when it's time for church, you must not disturb me. I must go to my church. I must go to my own nights. This is the way most Nigerian women behave. That's why I am very, very suspicious of many of them. I have had issues with many of them on this. I have had experience with many of this. If you want to get married to a man, you must be first of all loyal to that person before anybody else. You must not bring a middleman between you and your husband. It's only in Nigeria that you will see a woman want to marry a man, or is coming for marriage, or is asking for marriage. It will be giving condition, and you brought nothing to the table most times. Even table manners this woman will not have, but you'll be giving somebody condition. This is a very sad situation, and you see the men we accept. Men, there's a situation, men marry low, they marry below their level. Women tends to marry up. Most women, you will see them, they don't have anything. They don't have house, they don't have job, they don't have prospects. But their ambition is to marry somebody that have a house, have everything in place, but nothing on their own they don't have, and yet they will still be giving condition. These are the kind of women that use other people to climb. They are looking for a man that will drag them out of poverty, and later on they will still be bringing bastard children to that relationship. It does not work like that. This is why I encourage men, if you want to marry, try to marry somebody, a woman that at least have something doing, that maybe she have money, or she have her own money, she's doing well on herself, so that that is when you know if the woman really love you. You know that yes, this woman have her own money, she don't really need your money. Okay, she have her own, she can be able to take care of herself. If you won't say you are in a relationship, you have children together, you die, she can take care of the children will not just go into abject poverty or suffering instantly. Okay, but when you marry some of these gold digger women, They will just be like a parasite on the man. Only the man will be shesting everything, providing everything, doing everything, and they will not be there. Just the only thing they offer is to born children and do some little things at home. But financially, they cannot be able to bring money into the house or bring support, and still yet they will still be cheating. When the man dies, peradventure, anything can happen anytime. The children go into serious suffering. Okay, this is not a good situation. So we need to be thinking, especially we as especially women. I hope, believe a lot of women watch this channel. Okay, and we need to be advising ourselves. They say na iron the sharp iron. When it comes to relationship thing, one reason that also too, there's a case of single women in Nigeria. Many of them don't have husbands. I see them every day, single young girls, and there are a lot of men too. We have very high population, almost women, even equaling the men, if not more than. But a lot of women are single. The reason they are single is because of this mentality of religion. Religion does not tell them to give themselves value and character. When you want to marry a man, you cannot be giving somebody's condition. And especially when you really have nothing much to offer, and there's a lot of competition out there, a lot of women out there, you still not get anything. Now you go see they give somebody condition again. I cannot do this. I am a Christian. If you are so Christian, why don't you just marry from your church, or marry your pastor, or marry Jesus Christ? If your religion is so powerful, I have come across this situation in my dating experience with Nigerian women. The first thing that we bring, the only thing that we be offering is religion. I am a good Christian. I go to church all the time. We raise your children in the. You are going to raise my children to become slaves. Then when you start talking about the religion, telling them this religion you are having in, it totally condemns you. This is a religion that said that all women are sinful. Women is the reason for sin in this world. They took apple from Adam. They took apple, from the snake. Women are second-class citizens. Women are not even in your Trinity. This is a religion that relegates you to the background, that totally disrespects you. A racist religion that said Israelites are the only true people of God. All of that race are inferior. Most times you see these women that claim to be educated. They go to one university in one corner. They think they know everything. They only read one book in their life, which is the Bible, and they did not properly read. And yet they will still be carrying this low mentality, walking around everywhere, praying for a husband. You don't pray for a husband, okay? You work for a husband. You work for a husband by working on yourself. You work on by getting a good character. You cannot come to somewhere, then you want to be the boss. This thing it don't shock me many times. Make I speak pidgin English. You go see somebody we never manage. You have not in all your life. You have not been able to make $100,000. You will want to be advising somebody how to manage $100,000. You will never make that kind of money before. You never make $1 million for your life. You go see somebody. You go call the one advise them how to live a life. Before you can advise somebody to do, you would have been able to do the same thing or have experience in that field. Okay, just like a carpenter come and be telling them somebody that is producing cars how to produce cars. It not makes sense now. Many Nigerian women, they make this mistake. You will see them, the only thing they have to offer is religion. Nothing else. Religion. And you will still be giving condition. When somebody talk one, you will talk 10. You will not even cool down. They don't cool down for man. They feel that they are totally equal to the man in this regard. There can never be two captains in one boat. When it comes to relationship, one person must lead. The boat will sink. You can never see two captains in one boat. It does not happen. There must be only one captain. Okay? If not, that boat, if there are two captains, the boat will sink. When one person say, let's go right, the other person, let's go left. Let's go this way. You must follow, you must stoop to conquer, according to the English proverb. She stoops to conquer. You must cool down, calm down, put your attitude down. Listen to somebody, follow their line, relax, do like mumu, behave like a fool. And follow, that is how you get the husband. If you continue to challenge somebody, trying to be like you're a boss, any small thing, billing, the man go run leave you. Men, the way they behave, they don't like stress. If they see that you're giving them too much stress, they will run away. They will run away. It's as simple as that. We know they waste time. So if you know that you really want to find a husband, you must cool down. You must calm down. Okay, calm down. Behave like a fool. Study the person very well. When the person see that you don't challenge them, you don't give them stress, you do things the way they tell you to do, then the person will start thinking about you. He will take you as a first option. But many Nigerian women, they don't do this. This year is even worse for them. And there's this new slogan, they say, no grief for anybody. No grief for Ram, no grief for this. This no grief. It may only work for people that have money and capacity. If you know you don't have money and capacity and you still don't want grief for anybody, hungry go catch you, you go die for them, nobody send you. The slogan will only work for people that have money and power. If you know that you don't have anything, you are still struggling, you still a shout no grief for anybody, now you go lose. Nobody send you. Okay, nobody go send you. You go there. So this is a situation I have seen with issue to my fellow African women. I need to say these things because I don't understand where the world, the carriers, they go. And some people, they just like to show themselves. Okay, we see these situations every day. I see this with my African women, Nigerian women in particular, who I need to try for this level. This year, I will advise you, it's either you drop your religion and you start using your common sense, or you continue. You cannot keep doing the same thing again and again and expect to get different results. If you feel that your religion is more important than your husband, then go and marry Jesus Christ. Become a nun. Okay? Become a nun. Not come, then somebody is living his peaceful life. You are carrying religion to come and block them. Then the next thing you will be say, I want to go. My pastor say, I'm going to all night. Many Nigerian women, why they love religion, especially these old legs, these old Ashawo women, it's a place for them to shit on their husbands. When they are going to church, that is where they go to shit. Anytime they can do it in the morning, in the night, they go to church, pastor relax. Now church, now my wife always go to church. You not know saying at church she's sleeping with the choir master or the pastor, or from there you don't divert, go hotel. Don't go shit, come back to us. Many of them use this church thing to shit regularly. That is why they don't want to stop it. When they say they are going to Shiloh, they are going to one kind of retreat. The man will just tire. Say, okay, go and pray for the family. They are going there to shit. When they don't shit, food, they carry bastard children. Can't give you. Say that they pray. Before you know, you raise children that are tomatoes. Very, very dangerous. So if you have a wife that is very, very religious, you should be very, very careful. And I will advise you, especially if you are living in Nigeria and West Africa, Ghana, go and do DNA test on all your children. Most women, they don't agree to do DNA tests. If you know that your child belongs to your husband, why don't you want to do DNA tests? Many Nigerian women are afraid of doing. When you mention DNA, they will start shouting, hey, you don't trust me, you don't do this, you don't. We know now. We know now where I don't see these cases where we don't happen to my friends. Now we carry bastard children, they give other people. If you are a man in Nigeria and your wife is a church rat, go and do DNA tests for all your children to be sure. This not be matter of playing oracle. This is science. You get why. I know why. Okay, before it will be too late. Not the way you don't waste all your life to train a total stranger in your house. When the pikin don't go university, everything, you can't discover they're not your child. Now that one was past. So this is the reason these women nowadays, all these are our old legs, they don't want to do washing of the leg ceremony when they get married, because this ritual will hold them in one place. They want to keep on cheating in their matrimonial home. The one you do as a single woman is not enough. Okay, as a single woman, it's okay to have many boyfriends. It's normal to experience life, but once you are married, you must sit in the home. Okay, if you know you are not ready to sit in the home, do not get married. Okay, continue. If you know say you're not ready to settle with one man, don't get married. But you will see them want to get married, they're under pressure, Then inside the marriage, they go tie marriage wrapper, put ring for hand. They go shit, they do all kind of nonsense where they disgrace the institution of marriage. They do this a lot in Nigeria. In the name of going to church. 6 o'clock, they don't go church. 4 times a week, they don't go church. The man will just be relaxed. Oh, my wife is good. My wife is a prayerful Christian. Oh, my wife always pray. My wife, the pastor said this all night. We are going to retreat. We are going to pray, fasting and prayer. Before you know, you don't get 3 bastards for inside house. Before you know, you don't get sick. Before you know, they started to poison you. Before you know, water don't pass Gary. This is the thing. You have to be very careful. Okay, so Nigerian men, please do not be lazy. And many men get their own too. Many men, they go to work, they go and shit too. You will still say you're going to work, you are in beer parlor watching football. You go at shower hotel. All those will not still join too. Okay, so this is something that we need to talk about. It is all part of the progression and the improvement of your family life. So if you are somebody that is planning to get married, make sure you do this washing of the leg ceremony for your wife. It is very, very important. They must kill the goat too. They must use the blood. You must not give money to any elders. If they're not going to do the goats, kill the goats, make you see them, make you do them. Not give money to any elders. That one is not working. They just share your money take. Okay? Nobody sends you. So this is a very important ritual and rite that must be done to secure your marriage, secure your peace, and secure your sanity. And make sure illegitimate children did not come into your house. Okay? So based on that, this is what I have to say today on this topic. Questions and comments are welcome. Like and share this video. Some women will not share this video. Those women that are cheating in their husband's house, and also now not will share this video. But I'm not saying now. The video will see share itself. We must talk the truth. So once again, I have to advertise my books. It is here. If you want to learn about African spirituality, especially for those my Christian, undercover Christians, there are some people that I come across that they have stopped using their mental faculty. They're not one thing again. They have accepted Christianity as their own way of life because Christianity covers them, encourages them, protects them to do evil. They want to be ignorant, especially women. I talk to a lot of women in Nigeria. I talk to them because I know that they are the major target of Christianity. But these people at the same time, they are the major supporters of the religion that is poisoning them. Some of them are witches. They use it to hide their witchcraft and their wickedness and their promiscuity. I know all these things. I expose them. When you start talking about all this stuff, they run away because they don't want change. So most times you find that if you are a true speaker, you have very few friends. Okay, somebody like me, you cannot be an hypocrite and be around me. The fire of my words will burn you quite naturally. You go wrong, come on for where you do. But if you really want change, you want be better picking, you want contribute to you want know what is really going on in the world, you want to know the truth about African history and spirituality, you want to empower yourself. Now the book be this, okay? Now the manual. This book is 1 million times better than that dirty Bible. This book have a lot of scientific evidence that will teach you many things. This book will take you to space. This book transcends time and space. It's a very powerful book. It is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. Namina writer, okay? So I have a message for my people. I didn't come to YouTube to come and play, to come and do spiritual mixology. I'm not coming here for that. I come here with a message. If you want to know something, a day here they wait you. You have no excuse not to know. But if you want to continue being a Nico Pump and be writing stupid comments under my video about how Jesus Christ and his angels will come and strike me down with thunder and brimstone and mercury, you will continue to be a fool. Now you and I go lose. In fact, I don't know what people like when they do for my channel. If you believe, say, heaven is real, why don't you just die and go there? Now leave the world for the rest of us. Christians are the people that are usually afraid to die. If heaven is real, what are you doing here? If your papa get house of gold and diamonds, why you dey suffer with me for this son? Your father have many mansions, but you dey earth dey pay rent. You are paying rent in earth, suffering, squalor. Many of them are poor people. The rich ones are vampires. Your father have mansions, but you are paying rent in earth. Not be you be mumu. You no fit tell your papa make he give you one mansion, make he throw one mansion come. You dey here dey beg, dey suffer, dey live like a slave, like a rat. Then when they tell you things wey go help you, you go say no, we no want change. But yet you will still come to my channel to come and be talking trash, supporting evil, ruku. God go punish you now. Well, I never see anything. I not get time for people like you. There's no basket for rotten mango. If you want to know something, this na spell book. Over 200 spells there. You go learn African spirituality. It go help you. It go empower you. Very simple to understand. Okay? Now me still write am. This now wetin my shrine they produce. Okay? Knowledge, wisdom, and power, enlightenment, empowerment, upliftment, forward mobility. This is the work that I am doing here. Okay? Not be say shoot bird, mama fly. Okay? We know what we do for here. So if you want to know something, I go fit help you. But if you don't want to know something, remove your stupid comments from my channel and go to somewhere else where they speak your language, or you can go to hell. I don't give a damn. So please buy my book for those people, like just $200, okay? Plus postage and shipping. You get this power for your hand. Nobody can stop you. Know your way, not because. So apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual, as normal. So take care and bye. Peace.